pony rides and stuff. Just really a great assortment of vendors and food. And Lord, I know they sold out of like their tea and lemonade because, I mean, it was just so hot I could barely stand it for like maybe an hour. And I just thought it was a great festival. So, that's awesome that we had that, and we still have Oktoberfest coming up.
Yes,
and
we do.
Cluck and Brew.
Cluck and Brew, excited for it.
The fair,
first year that I'm actually going to be able to do anything at that. That's
yes.
exciting.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to
So we still have some really great stuff coming up.
We do. Now, I'm glad that you got to go. And again, I apologize to anyone who was looking forward to the rest of us being there, because I apologize. Did you get to see the Pepsi chugging contest, which is the thing that you seem to have been most caught up on?
Yes, I did get to, and it kind of made me sick to my stomach.
Okay.
I literally watched like these little kids like chug as many Cokes or Pepsis as they can, and their parents were cheering them on, and at some point they like got sick, and I was like, I can't watch this anymore, but it was so funny, and I did take photos. So
it was so funny that I got sick. That is the best story ever.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. I don't think I could be one of those parents cheering on my kid for chugging Pepsi, but the ones that did, awesome. Awesome for you.
Good job for those parenting, because diabetes. No, I'm kidding.
It was pretty crazy.
Well, I'm glad you got to go. I'm glad, I hope everyone else had an awesome Labor Day weekend. Again, those 3-day weekends, we cannot tell you how much everyone appreciates them. Thank you, historical labor unions, for fighting for that day for us, no matter what it got turned into, no matter what, the theory is why it exists. But we're glad that it exists, and I love a good 3-day weekend, so I'm glad that was something that we got to do.
Me too. And, yeah, we've got a 4-day week instead of 5.
Hey, nothing wrong with, well, probably something wrong with that. If you did. Not everybody got off. That's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people did have to work. And I feel for you, because I was one of them. But, you win some, you lose some.
Well, we're grateful to all of our, service departments and everything like that are working those holidays for us, that never have a day off. So.
Absolutely. And couldn't be able to do anything without them.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, speaking of things that we enjoy doing, we at the studio here enjoy giving back to you guys in the best way that we can, and we do that through these wonderful gifts that are given to us from our sponsors that we can turn around and give to you. And the thing is that we enjoy doing it. It's something that we at the station here take pride in being able to do for you guys. So we every day give out these awesome prizes, and we'd like to take this time to look at some of the prizes that you could win today. All right, looks like you can win a day pass for 6 to the Cullman Wellness and Aquatic Center. And a large Pizza Hut 5-topping pizza. If you haven't had those yet, they're awesome. All right, so check the Facebook page. Find out who our sponsor of the day is and call 256-734-7399. That's 256-734-7399. Remember, you got to go check that Facebook page and find out who the sponsor of the day is if you want to win those prizes. Now, you'll have one other chance during the show to get a small hint if you're not able to check the Facebook page. But don't rely on it. You never know when people are going to call in advance. So, I don't know. I'm envious of them. I love the wellness.
They're great prizes. I mean, you cannot beat that at all. You just can't. It's great.
Yeah, especially considering the deal that you get with some of them. That 5-topping pizza is not, it's not the world's cheapest pizza, but it's good pizza. So the chance that you can get one for free is the best.
Yes,
absolutely.
Agreed.
All right. Well, we've got a cool interview segment coming up today. We spoke with a wonderful lady, who was going to talk to you about Mr. Pat Buttram. So some of you may not know is local to the Cullman area, specifically Addison, but close enough in our woods that we can claim as our own. So stay tuned for that, because we'll be right back with that interview.
Fire, accident, storm. They all happen in Cullman County, and for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with companies like Auto Owners, State Auto, and Southern Guarantee. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Nelda. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat. With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
All right, and welcome back, everybody. We are here with Miss Jacqueline Schendel, and she is with the Better Business Bureau of North Alabama. We are so happy to have you on the show. Thank you for coming.
Well, thanks for allowing me to come back. It seems like I haven't gone away yet. I can just keep coming back.
Well, we want to keep you. You just don't go anywhere.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Last time I talked about VBB Shred Day. Well, today we're doing a Scam Jam and Health Fair. We're doing this in conjunction with Commission on Aging, and I really do appreciate all the help that they have provided for us. We're going to be doing sort of, like I said, a joint effort. It's going to be held at the Beach Center, which is the new facility over by the CCCDD. American Red Cross is located underneath the building, and they're on this main floor. And I had not been there until we went to look at the site. Really, really nice facility.
It is a great facility,
Yeah.
and it can just kind of really hold anything, I feel like.
It can, and it is for rent, so anybody out there looking for a venue to have an event, this would be a great place. It has a stage, it has an auditorium, it has a wonderful reception area with classroom-sized meeting rooms and so forth, so if you needed breakout rooms. So enough about that, but anyway, want to just give them a plug because they really have done a great job with that. But this is going to take place on August the 28th, which is a Friday, and we are inviting everyone, seniors, anybody that has some time off that wants to come. From 9 until noon we will be there, and basically the doors will open at 9 and there will be a health fair. And I know that Cullman Regional Medical Center is going to be there, Gentiva Home Health is going to be there, USA Healthcare is going to be there, a lot of different vendors. I'm not in charge of that, so don't know exactly who all is going to be there as far as the healthcare part of it.
Yeah.
But they're going to be there with booths, and they're going to be giving out samples and doing blood pressure screens, bone density screenings, BMI checks, free hearing tests. There is a Cable Hearing Aid Center. I think they're from Huntsville. I think they're going to be there. And home health and assisted living and rehab, all going to be represented there. So if you had questions about assisted living or that type rehabs and stuff,
Or any type of health information, this is going to be really the place to go.
It really is. And we are expecting about 300 plus individuals because Commission on Aging is bringing a lot of their seniors from their senior centers that will be attending that day. But anybody, once again, is welcome to come, and it is free. And then at about 10 o'clock, we're going to be doing a fraud prevention type of seminar, and it's going to be held in the main room. And we do have several different guest speakers that are going to be there. I know that the sheriff, Matt Gentry, is going to be there. Also, we're going to have, let's see, Alabama Securities Commissioner is going to be there. I think somebody from the Attorney General's office from the state. We have just different people, Medicare fraud type people and so forth, that are going to be there, that are going to be on our panel. Each person will introduce themselves, give just a little talk about themselves and their organization, and then we're going to open it up to the general public for questions. And this is all about fraud protection, keep from being scammed. So much of that's going on. You know, I talked about it all the time when I was here before. I've come back to talk about it again. We cannot be enough informed, if there is such a thing like that.
Education is key.
It really is. You know, we personally at the Better Business Bureau try to report these things. We have no teeth to go out and prosecute these people. That's up to the law to do. But you've got to find them. And sometimes these people are from other countries. So it's very hard to prosecute these people.
And you really have to consistently and constantly watch all of your accounts and different things like that, because before you know it, somebody could easily corrupt or receive any of your information.
These methods change constantly, so it's something
They
to stay
do.
vigilant.
Yeah. We have said over and over again, if these people that are running these scams, if they would just do it in a positive way, do something legitimate, they could make lots of money because they're very smart people, obviously, But they do it and they scam people out of just thousands and thousands of dollars yearly for whatever scam they're doing.
Right.
So, and it now, because of social media and everything else out there and us using the internet to do our banking and things like that, we're exposed to so much more than we ever were before.
We are, and so many people they're just completely unaware of how any of that corruption can even occur. They think just by simply logging into my personal laptop that you're fine, but it's not. It's not that easy.
No.
Now, what's a good contact number for more information about the Scam Jam and Health Fair?
Well, I'm going to give you, Commission on Aging is 256-734-1241.
Okay.
If don't know if all the booth spaces are filled yet, but they can contact them if they home health type, or health anywhere involved in the health world. If they wanted to come out and set up a booth, or anybody on the fraud side of it. I know the Sheriff's Department's going to have a booth there. Just different people will have booths there as well. So you can come by, get information, and visit with the people and ask questions. But I just want to encourage everybody to come on out because it'll be open at 9 o'clock. It'll end at about noon. I did want to mention, if real quick, like my sponsors, because without them I cannot do these things.
Yeah.
People's Bank of Alabama, they'll also have a speaker, a panelist on our board. So I'm excited about that, but they're one of our major sponsors, along with Cullman Regional Medical Center, Gentiva, and USA Healthcare. NARCOG will be there, like I said, and then the cable hearing people, they're also a sponsor because they're going to be there doing free hearing screenings. So all kinds of great stuff, door prizes, drawings, and for the first 300 attendees, they're going to be serving a lunch, a little box lunch, so at the very end of the thing. So, but anyway, so lots of good information, lots of goodies to give away.
Yeah.
Everybody likes those freebies, whether they're a free pen or a pad or who knows what.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I just want to encourage everybody to come on out. That is going to be Friday, August the 28th at the Beach Center from 9 until noon. So try to get there at 9 so you can, do all the different
get our
I
lunch.
need the hearing screening. I've been told I'm bad at that
Yeah.
anyway. That's just because I'm a guy. But
Yeah.
Now, is there any cost to participate?
No, even if you want to set up a booth, it's
wow.
free. So
That's great.
Yeah, so really, like I say, couldn't do it without the sponsors.
Yeah, excellent opportunity.
But we really, really appreciate them. But really, come on out and enjoy the day and get some good information. And, even if you can only spare an hour or two, come on out anyway. But we'd love to have everybody. All right.
Well, yeah, Ms. Jacqueline, we totally appreciate you coming on the show and telling us. Everyone should go and check this event out because it is very important. This education that this gives is very crucial in today's, everywhere today, and that's a big deal. So again, definitely check it out. Again, what was the date on that?
Friday, August the 28th.
All righty.
And you're going to put it on your community billboard. I know you will.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
Well, again, if you'll join us in just a moment, we'll be right back.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Have you been online to see our brand new website? Go to mycullmantv.com. There you can find links to see a live stream, notes from today's shows. You can meet our sponsors and even meet us here at the station. But don't forget about that Meet the Sponsors link. There you can see advertisements from the sponsors that help keep us on the air. You can also click on the links to go to these sponsors' web pages. My Cullman Television. Let's discover Cullman together.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
And welcome back. So, love Miss Jacqueline. Absolutely.
I know, she's so wonderful.
I miss seeing her every day.
Me too.
So if she's watching the show, she's probably going to come and hit me because that's probably the corniest thing I can say. But we do miss seeing her around as often as we used to.
Yes, we do.
Absolutely. All right. So, earlier in the show, I mentioned that you could win some awesome prizes. Well, we understand that not everybody is as quick to fly to Facebook as, like everyone else. Now, but our social media savvy audience members here have probably already seen it and looked it up 3 times and screenshot it and then sent it to their friends, and they've done all this stuff. But some of you may be a little slower to the draw in that sense, so we want to give you guys sort of a little help here, and we're going to give you a small hint that might push you in the right direction to finding out who our sponsor of the day is. And our hint for today is which of our sponsors for today, I'm trying to think of the best way to word this for you. Which one of our sponsors for today has the absolute best pool and recreation center out of anyone in Cullman? And I'll only say that because I'm very biased towards it.
Well, I think a lot of people are. They've definitely got quite the fanhood here in Cullman. So.
Absolutely. So if you again, check that Facebook, find the sponsor today, and call us at 256-734-7399. Again, that's 256-734-7399.
And speaking of Facebook, now it's time for our Facebook friend of the day, which is going to be Tesla Leanne Duncan Nichols, and she likes Alabama Crimson Tide and Judge Judy. So we would like to give her a large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's for being our Facebook friend. I actually think I know her.
Well, there you go. All right, now this is going to be something a little different that we're going to start trying to do. This is our Discover Cullman highlight. And we want to take time every day to highlight some place in Cullman that we absolutely think that you should visit. There is tons of cool things in Cullman that people may be unaware of, so this is our time to sort of expose those areas for you. So the thing that we are highlighting today, the wonderful business, the wonderful locale, is the Cullman County Museum. Now, a lot of people are actually unaware that this place exists, but it does, and it's actually in a replica of Colonel John G. Cullman's home over next to the depot, next to Depot Park. It's kind of adjacent to it.
Yes, and the best part about the Cullman County Museum is that if you just want to kind of get a greater understanding of Cullman and its German heritage, and our founder, John G. Cullman, he was from Bavaria and came to Cullman here, settled, started this area. And you can find all of that stuff here at the Cullman County Museum. And it's just an incredible place, full of history, and it really does appeal to everyone.
And again, we've got a ton of awesome things and exhibits set up within the Cullman County Museum. You can take a look through different stages of Cullman history. They have it set up from, times of Native Americans all the way to present day, and each historical figure that was important to this area between those time periods. They have the Native Heritage Room. They have Main Street, which is a way for you to stroll down Main Street and peek into the windows of Cullman stores during the 1800s, which is fantastic. And then there's a music room where they have sets up and exhibits of some of the earliest musicians and musical stylings from these time periods all the way up till now. It's a wonderful area. It's got a beautiful replication. It's got facts and items from John G. Cullman at the time period, including some of his original bedroom items.
Yeah, they do. And the best part about the Cullman County Museum is that you have Julie, Drew, Elaine, and Michael over there that will be happy to help you with anything. They are just full of knowledge and love the Cullman area. You can just learn so much over there. One of my favorite things about the Cullman County Museum is the statue of John G. Cullman. It's beautiful, and it's just, something that is monumental to our area in many ways.
And the museum is constantly updating their exhibits. They are constantly trying to find out what people are most curious about, and then sort of building an exhibit around highlighting that curiosity and sort of explaining some of the things that might have made you genuinely curious about it in the first place. One of the biggest things for me in terms of history is that I love history. I'm a huge history guy. I honestly do believe in the old saying, people who don't understand history are doomed to repeat it, and I would love to learn from great, previous encounters. The biggest thing that they had at this point that I enjoyed looking through was their Civil War Museum, because in the South, obviously, we are all about learning about that point of history because it was indeed a very important, I wouldn't say it's necessarily not just important, but very close to home for all of us. That was something that everyone has a family member that has had some sort of involvement with, no matter how far back you go. And I always love seeing the time period, seeing that we actually had a regiment of Union soldiers that started here in Cullman that were based off of a band of brothers that also had Confederate side soldiers in the same family from the same
Wow,
household.
that's
These
incredible.
are things that I had no idea about. I learned that when they say sleep tight, where that came from at my visit, beds used to be made of netting. And every night before bed, you would tighten the netting on your bed, and the word sleep tight came from...
Oh, that's neat.
I mean, these are all wonderful information, tidbits of information that I've learned from this wonderful facility. So it's fantastic. If you've never been, definitely go and check that out. Again, learn as much as you can about the area because it's home for all of us.
Yeah.
And there's no excuse not to go and at least look at some of the exhibits and talk to the wonderful people over there because it's absolutely worth it.
Definitely.
Alrighty. Well, now that we've talked about the wonderful place that is Cullman and the Cullman County Museum, it is now time to talk about I'm going to have to dub out my second favorite segment in the show.
Second favorite.
Because I love Cullman. I love talking about it. But
Yeah.
this is the part where I get to talk about the weather, and I absolutely love the weather. So let's take a look at that today. And again, this is brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. So make the switch to Mitch. Looks like the average high for today is going to be 88 with the low at 65. Record high was set in 1925 at 106 with a record low set in 1953 at 52 degrees. Sunset tonight is going to be at 7:02 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow at 6:24 a.m. bright and early. Alrighty, now as you can tell, there's some pop-up showers coming up from the Gulf, but nothing too serious to worry about by the time it hits us, especially after hitting that landmass, it'll sort of dwindle out. We're looking at a high of 84 today with some slight cloud coverage, with 0% chance of rain today and tonight with that low of 69. Tomorrow, 20% chance of rain, a little pop-ups maybe, but again, high of 83. So we're looking at a comfortable temperature throughout most of the week. We're getting those slight cooler days, which is fantastic. Now, as you can see, we've had some rain pop up in this half, but we're looking generally at smoother sailing coming up in terms of weather. So if you've got any plans coming up for the weekend, if you've still got some vacation time left over, so you want to spend the rest of your summer days go out doing something, check it out. Again, we're looking at highs between 80s and mid 70s, and we're looking at upper 60s throughout most of the week for the lows. So we're gonna have fun. It's gonna be a good week. I'm excited. I'm glad that the weather is perking up the way that it is. That's always nice.
Yeah,
especially
absolutely.
here.
Yeah.
Especially here since the kids are back in school and they're probably still kind of bummed about that. You want to enjoy every moment of not having to do something that you can. Because
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, I enjoy my off day, so I can only imagine that the school kids still do.
Yes.
Or maybe the parents that think they're school kids that want to still, I don't know.
Yeah, those kids are, they're always wanting a little bit of a break, so.
Yeah, well, everyone's always wanting a bit of a break. That's
Yes,
the fun
that's
part
true.
about it. Alrighty, well, if you'll join us again in just a moment, we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
Sponsored by Pepsi. And Ben South's One-Liner Diner on the Southern Humor Highway. Don't miss out on free belly laughs and food for thought. Saturdays at 10 a.m. at the Red Door Cafe here in Cullman. Just call 256-734-0599 or check their Facebook for more details.
And the Cookbook fundraiser brought to you by the Women of Faith group Garden City Church of God is still continuing. Now these are $12.50 each, and these proceeds do benefit the church's food bank. For more information, please call Miss Rhonda Davis or Miss Patsy Kennedy for more information.
And the candlelight walking tours will be October 5th and 6th. Those are guided tours through downtown Cullman. They begin at the Cullman County Museum and the Fest Hall Market Plots. For more information, visit CullmanOktoberfest.com.
And remember to visit Miss Catherine Morgan for savings up to 40%. She is encouraging you to stop by, so for more information, call 256-734-4640 or check her out on Facebook.
And the rummage sale is going to be happening October 23rd and 24th at the Cullman Fairgrounds. That is sponsored by the Cullman Pilot Club, so come out there and check out what new collectibles you can get.
And the Alabama Gourd Festival is October 17th and 18th. This is located at the Cullman Civic Center, and the admission is $3, though kids 12 and under are free. For more information, visit www.alabamagourdsociety.org.
And if you have a community billboard, let us know. You can visit us online at mycullmantv.com or send us an email at mycullmantv@gmail.com or give us a call at 256-734-7399. And don't forget to like us on Facebook at My Cullman Television. And again, we are sponsored by Pepsi. And wishing you a happy birthday today, Wanda Monk for yesterday, Labor Day birthday, and Diane Culpepper, Lindsay Murphy, Janice Murphy, and Sherry Kelly. Don't forget, we're going to do that drawing on Friday, so our weekly winner will receive an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. And send us your anniversaries, because we'll be doing a drawing on Friday for a $15 gift certificate from the Candle Garden. So get online, send us your birthdays and your anniversaries.
And, we always encourage you to check the Facebook page today. We always want to hear from you. Everything that we could possibly do to make this show better for you as an audience member is something we want to hear about. But we also encourage you to be more than just a viewing member. Be involved with us. Tell us a joke. Send Natalie a recipe. Let us know something that's going on. What have you done over the weekend? We want to hear from you. about anything and everything. So definitely check our Facebook page. We are always checking it for more information. So definitely keep up with us. All right. Well, we had an awesome day. I'm excited. It is Tuesday. It is this Tuesday, the 8th.
It is the 8th.
September.
Yes.
And we are steadily approaching a day that not a lot of people realize the importance of. I think it's been kind of dwindled off, and I am referring to the 11th of September. Now it's a very interesting time period for a lot of people because it does touch a lot of people's hearts. But we will cover more on the events that are going on with that later on. But again, keep in mind that this is it's kind of an interesting month for a lot of people. It's a time of a lot of joy for some people, and then a lot of sadness for some. So we definitely want to keep those families in our prayers. But outside of that, let's keep a positive attitude because it is Tuesday. It is officially the first day of the week, finally, in a non-finally way. We're kind of glad we skipped over Monday.
Yes.
So I'm excited. I'm ready to go out and do things and face the day, and maybe I'll have this much energy tomorrow. Not sure.
I think you'll have even more energy because you're back in the swing of things.
Yeah, that's the word for it.
Plus, we also have a really great guest. We have the people from the Creator's Place. This store is really unique to Cullman. They have different things that they offer, different herbs, spices. They have dream catchers. It's just a really fun, earthy kind of store. So we look forward to talking to the owners and discovering what some different things that we can get at that store and
finding out what more things I can buy.
Yeah,
because I'm all about spending money apparently. So
you're young. That's
my naivety. Alrighty, so if you would love to see everybody join us again tomorrow to talk to them. I'm super excited about everything, just in life in general, but mainly for speaking with them and finding out what interesting things that we have going on in Cullman. Love discovering new places. So what are you doing today? Big plans? Going out, seeing the world?
No, I'm just going to go to work. That's what I'm going to do.
Well, that's lame. That is the opposite of going out and riding an adventure.
Well, I don't have a
choice. In 1,000 years, no one will talk about that. So.
Sorry, I'm not doing anything monumental today. Maybe this weekend I'll try.
Someday we will change the world, but apparently today is not that day.
Well, thank you guys for watching us.
And again, I'm Jacob Murphy.
I'm Natalie Bonner.
And everyone here at My Cullman Television hopes you have a wonderful Tuesday, and we will see you tomorrow morning.